You are now listening to Hong Kong 2, the only podcast sanctioned by People's Republic of China, featuring Chris Lynch and Benjamin Taylor.
Yes, so this is
attempt number
Hello
3.
YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
This is the first episode. Cross your fingers.
God willing, it will actually.
I think
Everything will pan out.
The third time's the charm,
Third time is the charm.
and this one's gonna be good because we're gonna do the call-ins, and from now on we will be having the first hour of video and audio on YouTube.
Yeah. Because is that more engaging?
I just think there's no reason not to.
The issue with YouTube is that if you're listening to a podcast and on your phone, right, and then you shut your screen off to listen to it without your screen being on, then it stops the video.
Yes, unless you have YouTube Premium.
Which is why you need a video to be watching, and that gives you a reason to not turn your screen off and not listen to the podcast.
Yes, true. So really, you just have to have it open or in the background on your desktop. But you should be seeing us on YouTube right now if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah, this is perfect timing too, because I just got my clothes cleaned for the first time after like 2 weeks of not having a washer.
Laundry?
Yeah. Well, what happened was the dryer at the apartment, the motor in it got broken or something. I don't know. It went to shit, and then the landlord said that he would be getting a new motor for it, and then it's been 2 weeks and I haven't.
He dropped the ball.
He's been dropping the ball a little bit on that, but it's not a big deal. I just can wear dirty clothes and smell like shit all the time.
Yeah.
Whatever. But how have you been?
I've been good. We've been cranking away at work, but
Sure have.
it's been good. It's been really good.
Work's been fun.
Yeah.
Work's been
It's
really
been good.
fun.
A lot of good things happening right now.
Yep.
But
Thanksgiving right around the corner.
yep, Thanksgiving.
How do you feel about that holiday?
I love it.
You love
I
Thanksgiving?
love it. Yeah, I mean, I like, usually if I go to my folks' house, I'll bring a dish. I think this year I'm doing, it's a funny name, funeral potatoes.
Oh, you're cooking them.
I'm gonna be bringing a side dish to Thanksgiving at my folks' house. Funeral potatoes are, it's like a potato casserole with cornflakes on top.
I'm not too familiar with what a casserole is. I've heard the name flung around from time to time. Never bothered.
Just a bunch of shit in a dish.
Shit in a dish.
Shit in a dish. But I enjoy it though, and usually I see it's some of my cousins that live out of state, which is nice.
Okay, very cool. That's fun.
And then you get nice and full, and you pass out on the couch, as is tradition.
I'm not a big Thanksgiving guy.
No,
No. Don't like
Is
turkey.
Is it the food or the family?
Don't like turkey.
You love your family.
Love my family. Don't like turkey. I would rather have McDonald's, to be honest. If we could just all get together for one day, and instead of cooking up turkey and mashed potatoes,
You get McDonald's and KFC
we
family.
should all order McDonald's, KFC family meals.
Dude, family meal from KFC, bringing it home
On Thanksgiving?
on Thanksgiving, but
But
just
just
in
really
general,
any day, yeah.
that shit's good.
I've never had a family meal from KFC. I don't have a
Oh,
family yet.
my parents would on occasion get like you get a bucket of chicken. It's
A whole bucket?
whole bucket.
Well, I've had that bucket of chicken from KFC.
Yeah.
They're just calling it a family meal?
No, I mean they might call it a family meal, but you get it's just very nostalgic for me. I mean I don't know.
That's
But
cool.
KFC,
KFC is okay.
it's just okay.
Yeah. Well, I am going back to California for a week,
And you're going to In-N-Out.
and I'm going to go to In-N-Out. Will be my first stop. And
What about
then-
Baker's?
I was just about to say, Baker's will be. Baker's is probably my first stop. Honestly, I've had the In-N-Out when we went to Vegas. So
Is Baker's exclusive to the Inland Empire?
yeah.
It's just that. Okay.
Baker's is exclusive to the Inland Empire. Yes, it's very
Well-
delicious. Have you ever had it? No.
No, when I come to visit Ben in
Yes.
California whenever
You
when I
want to
meet
come out
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
No, whenever I make my way down there to Ben's neck of the woods.
It's
yeah.
too bad that like fast food chains can't easily become corporate and move across the country because
Yeah,
if
they
they had
gatekeep.
bakers, what if we had like an amalgamation of all of the best fast food
Yeah.
chains that were local to certain counties?
That'd be great. Well, that's the thing.
We replaced all the big ones with these. I don't know. That's probably not a very
the those parts of the country, like just the South, pretty much all of the South, from coast to coast, is very.
good.
They no, their culture is for eating. Is they love eating.
They love
There's
eating.
More fat people, down south
In the South, right.
statistically, and they take their food seriously. So, and by seriously, fried burgers and fucking chicken.
Are you talking about are these the same people who do the big like lobster boils and shit that I see on YouTube shorts?
Yeah, you're thinking of like a Louisiana crab boil, a shrimp, a
Exactly.
boil.
And they have these huge pots and they dump them all out.
Tons of seasoning, Tony Chachere,
Oh golly, you think
Yeah.
it's good?
French Creole type things.
Do you think all
I've
that's-
never had a traditional boil. I've always wanted to. It's a bit it's just a regional thing.
Uh-huh.
They don't do barbecue up here. They don't do they don't do Mexican food very
if
good
you
up
started
here.
a food empire, how do you envision it going? Like build it from the ground up.
Well, if I'm making a chain restaurant, it'd have to be like an empire. That's
Like
I
McDonald's.
don't know, like McDonald's. I would say trying to make a burger chain now is pretty difficult. There's so many burgers out there, like McDonald's. There's so many giant burger corporations that it would probably be really hard. But because it's hard to reinvent the wheel,
Right. Well, I mean, you could just steal the Big Mac formula and
Can you
rebrand
legally?
it,
Yeah.
possibly. Just use different.
And have they found those 11 secret spices and herbs for KFC?
Well, the thing is, I mean, can McDonald's really come after you for making a burger with 2 patties? No, they can't. No, of course not. You should be able to make whatever burger you want.
I don't think there's a patent on the Big Mac. I mean, look at Burger King. They have the Big King, which is clearly a comparable item to the Big Mac. So, I actually like. Recently, I've been trying to diet. We're sous videing another steak.
Right.
I got Brussels sprouts on the way.
Yeah.
Trying to go meat and veg,
Right.
eat at home. That's the meta. For
You're
me
not.
right
You're
now.
not eating bread.
No, I stay away from bread as much as I can. As of recently, since I've been trying to diet and just cooking at home, meat, vegetables. Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
The simplest things are the actual things that are healthy. Whole foods.
I try not to eat until my body sends me the critical alert siren.
Yeah.
That says you need to eat,
You need to ingest Big Mac sauce now.
and then I'll pig out, and then I'll be good for like 3 days, and then the critical siren.
All right, now we're back. It started raining.
It's raining right now.
It's a light rain.
Light rain.
Yeah, so not too bad. But yeah, we're gonna do call-ins.
You ready? You
Well,
want to do?
it's not 7:30 yet. We got 15 minutes, but
That's what I thought you said. Yeah, we're gonna do call-ins today. We're gonna do like general advice questions and
yeah,
whatnot.
kind of like therapy gecko kind of thing.
See, you keep bringing up Therapy Gecko.
I'm bringing him up because he does that sort of call-in format, and is extremely popular.
He
So-
is very popular.
Luke knows him.
He is very popular. I see him all the time on my suggested.
Yeah,
Is he funny? Does he do like comedy stuff?
he's deadpan. He's like the
deadpan.
straight man. So people will call with advice, and he'll kind of give them a
Like a very
give him
straight
yeah,
answer.
Yeah. But that's what I think people like. But I think he gives genuine good advice too. I don't watch much of his stuff, but I remember he got popular on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I actually hit him up and was like, because I saw he had the call-in number was a 401 number.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, are you from Rhode Island? And he said no. So maybe the number that we got is just
He probably does the same shit we do.
yeah, and it just happens to be there's a lot of Rhode Island numbers that aren't used or something. It got
I
reserved.
think it's area specific.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he just said no, so you like didn't dox him.
Could be.
What you were calling him for advice?
No. I just saw I saw his number on his screen, and I was like, oh, maybe he's from Rhode Island. But yeah, I think it's pretty funny.
Call-ins are cool, bro. They used to do Patrice O'Neal used to have a pretty awesome call-in show. It's called the Black Phillip Show.
I'm not familiar.
It was a call-in show. I used to listen to it when I worked construction.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just guys that call in. They're like, oh, my wife isn't giving me head. And Patrice is like, well, what you need to do is finger her really good, get her really wet, and then
Squirt it up.
and then go into the bathroom and jerk off. It's like a show of force against your wife.
Man.
Isn't that good advice?
Yeah. If I heard it from the source, it'd probably be it would hit a little harder. But that's
I think I kind of botched it. but
no. Patrice O'Neal's funny.
Yeah, he's good. He's
RIP.
cool. I need to find more stand-up comedians that are worth listening to.
There isn't a lot.
Right.
I mean, it depends on what you like. There's a lot of them.
There's a lot. There's an abundance of stand-ups, but the ones that are worth listening to, there are not many.
It's like podcasts. There's tons of podcasts, but there's like top 3 you want to listen to. Ours being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Joe Rogan, and then maybe like Shane Gillis's.
Yeah.
That's probably the top 3.
Do you ever listen to the Joe Rogan Experience?
I used to listen to it fairly often a couple years ago. But I would specifically listen to the ones where he had a guest that I was interested in. So like when he had
Like the founder of Ibanez?
that would be a great guest. That'd be a man that doesn't speak
the
English.
CEO of Volkswagen.
Yeah. PJ's pub manager. Yeah.
That's funny.
Nah, I forgot which guests, but that was good stuff.
He was okay. I just like his clips.
Yeah,
I like watching
some of
the
them
clips. Some of the. But honestly, lately they have not been very good. The past couple of years.
Yeah, there's just so many. He just hit episode 2000.
Dude, that's
lot.
crazy.
He started in 2009.
Did he? Fuck.
It wasn't that production quality. He was like
Wow.
at home. He would do like webcam calls.
Dude, he's getting old.
Yeah. Did you know the term podcast comes from Apple? And it's because podcast was correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not. This is what I heard, but like iPod.
Right.
So it's for your iPod, and it was called a podcast. That's where the pod comes in from iPod.
Really? And it
Because
was
you
an
get
an Apple term.
Yes, because there's Apple Podcasts, and you could download. You wouldn't stream it. You would download the podcast and listen to it on your iPod.
And this was probably circa 2009 ish.
Yeah, I don't know what
8 or
year, but
9.
it was 10,
Right.
15 years ago. But yeah,
That's very interesting.
But now you can fucking get a camera, fucking mics, and
Yeah.
be a shithead in my living room.
Dude, there's an abundance of podcasts.
Yes, we are amongst the sea of podcasts, but thankfully we have.
Didn't we just talk about this? Wait, what were we talking about? There was an abundance of something?
podcasts, or we're talking about abundance of an abundance of. What was the abundance that we were talking
I
about?
have no fucking clue. Damn.
No, wait, hold on.
Let's just move on, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
whatever.
it. Whatever.
Yeah, we're getting close to the call-ins. We got 8 minutes.
What if nobody calls in?
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think people will call in.
Really?
if we just put the public number
I sure hope so, bro.
on
It's gonna be
Instagram,
embarrassing if we made all this talk about.
yeah. So we'll see.
I mean, it's whatever. It might be funny if nobody calls in.
Yeah, and I want to actually.
You know, one thing about you wear these outfits and they're cool, but I can never read any of the text on the
You're talking about metal? Are you talking about metal fonts?
precisely
Metal logos?
Yes, and even on your hat as well
Yeah.
is
This one's pretty readable if you come up close. It's not that bad.
necro.
Necrophagist.
Should we make a mark of when I said that on the?
Well, because technically you weren't trying to say a slur, you just misread it.
No. I'm saying for if it needs to get censored.
Oh yeah, Shoddy, cut out that word. That it's necrophagist.
Necrophagist.
But cut out that word because I think it will be cutting out some more stuff if this is on YouTube. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle that yet, but
We'll get it figured out.
we have a general idea of the TOS on YouTube, but
Yeah.
and obviously if we get call-ins that are very
Naughty.
schizophrenic and
Naughty in nature.
those just will not be in. So expect a lot of cuts in the next.
If somebody
20
says
or so
something,
minutes.
if somebody says something
Bad.
distasteful,
Yeah,
you know where we'll put them? We'll put them in the naughty bin.
on the naughty in the blocked call list, and we'll
list.
yeah. But I think generally people are pretty nice,
Yeah.
especially if they want to be on the podcast.
Well, people just like talking. People just want to chat. I don't have a
They
problem.
want to chat.
I like chit chatting. I was not feeling very social last night though.
No. Well, it was grind time. You can't
The
relax.
issue, okay, so Chris invited me out last night. Chris and Nick were drinking, and I go to the bar, and I sat down, and I was still kind of wired from work. I was in a bad mood, and I realized I left my vape in my car, and I felt like I was committing a sin when I left. Do you want to just start right now? Let's just take it.
7:25. No, I want the app opened.
You
I
want that?
want a little bit more of a charge, and we got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So,
So
is
anyways,
it gonna come? Is it gonna come straight like this?
yeah, and
So I
then
don't even
we're-
need to open the app.
you don't need to open the app.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so then I could tell I just had a feeling I would not be returning.
Test. Okay, this is hella loud. Lower this. Not our mics. The the phone mic. We're sending the signal through the phone through the
I'll grab my vape real quick.
we're just putting a phone up to a mic, so it's very testing 1 2. It's a little too low. Good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Testing 1 2. Yeah, that should be
That's the
good.
night. You love that song? I love that
Oh,
song.
that's great.
Let's live it up.
All right, so we got a good charge.
We're good?
Yeah. So, and we will.
Put them on speaker too when they call.
Yeah, I'll put them on speaker. I'll do this, and then they can hear us. And you might need to kind of move closer.
Sit next to
Yeah, just sit next to me.
This is exciting. Oh
Yeah.
wow, look at this. First time I've ever been over here on the pod.
Yeah,
Weird.
and hopefully it goes well because, well, if it goes well, we'll get a better setup where I'll look up because people do call-ins all the time on podcasts. I'll just see what routing people what the proper way to route that.
What, routing calls?
Yeah, instead of this.
This is fine. What do you mean? You want to? Oh, you're talking about like for the future?
For the future, if somebody calls,
yeah.
I have a laptop,
Right.
and it just goes directly in, and they can hear us.
I'm sure there's some kind of software
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
download that intercepts phone calls.
Yeah, so
We'll have to talk to somebody in the CIA.
yeah, we'll get that done.
Man, this is like we're just sitting here waiting.
Yeah,
we got 3 minutes until Collins.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with myself.
What do you think about the Chris's side? Like being
about the what?
Being on Chris, the Chris couch versus the Ben couch.
I honestly don't really like it. I'd rather be over there.
Yeah, I love right here. I mean, you're in a cozy ass spot though.
I
That's cozy.
I got a really good spot.
That size. The other one in the morning,
Yeah,
I'd be sitting on that.
that's a good one.
That's a good one. I sit right there
That's
and
a
I'm
good
like,
one.
oh,
But that one's not bad.
this is the OG. I mean, that's pretty OG too. But
That's a good couch.
because you get the table right here, so you're just like,
right. Yeah.
yeah. This is what lazy people fantasize about.
There's perks. There's perks to sitting there and there.
Yeah. And this is a new couch, relatively speaking, maybe a year old. But
It's very nice.
do you remember my ratty other couches?
Yeah, I remember
they
you
were
used
light.
to have an old like leather one, right?
No, it was like a weird fabric, but it was very it was
Ugly.
it was just like coarse and kind of dirty. I'm gonna make one more post.
I'll do the just tag me in it and I'll repost it. Sorry guys, sorry to all the listeners if this is boring you, but we're prepping for the call-in section. Okay guys, we're going back into podcast mode here right now. We're going back into podcast mode. Here we go. And we got our first call.
Put it on a speaker. Hello.
Hello?
Yo, is this Chris and Ben?
Yo.
Yes, you're on the podcast. What's going on, man?
No way. Let's go. Huge Lynch fan, huge Taylor fan, you know?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
What's your name? What's up? Well, do you have any we're taking general advice or giving out general advice and answering questions if there's anything that you want to ask.
Yeah, for sure. I actually do have kind of a weird dilemma. I don't know how. I don't know. It's kind of something interesting, I guess. It's kind of some drama, but female related a bit, if that's cool.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure. So I've been hanging out with this girl recently for the past like 3 months or so, and it's kind of a complicated situation. We met in like undergrad and like college, and like I'm going back to school. She's here. She's like super smart, getting like a PhD and all that. And so like undergrad and college, we kind of like hung out a lot, and she kind of asked me out, but I kind of kind of curved her at that point because like there's some complications. Turns out she had like a chronic illness, and I was like 18. My like lifelong girlfriend, like having a chronic illness is like mad scary. So I was not really feeling that. And, it's been like 5-6 years, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of BS since then. And I'm like, damn, man, like I low-key would like a chick that's genuinely caring and like, isn't some dyed-haired goth Latina, which has been like, a lot of the history. So I'm sure you guys can relate, especially Chris Lynch.
Oh yeah. So so you're saying So you're saying you have a problem regarding she has a chronic illness?
Yeah, and also like she's kind of weird in that like she was like homeschooled, like like homeschooled chicks.
Yeah.
Kinda, like, yeah, man. So like she's like 25 and like she was homeschooled like her entire life, and now she's just kind of like a chem student, PhD. So like, don't get me wrong, like she's pretty cool and all that, but it's just like she has a hard time making friends and like.
Well,
got this chronic illness.
do you love her?
I mean, honestly, that's kind of a hard question because it's like we've been like kind of reconnecting for like 3 months.
So
I mean,
it sounds like you only got your foot halfway into the door, and my instinct would be to not drag that on if you're not gung ho about the situation. That's at least my advice.
Yeah, don't waste time like dilly-dallying trying to decide whether you should stay or go, because if you have to like sit there and really think about it, the answer is you should probably just leave. I mean, I don't know. What do you have anything that is this like, do you have passions and things that you enjoy doing that this girl, like spending time with her, is taking away from your ability to pursue shit that you want to do?
I mean, not in like a micro sense. Like she's mad cool. Like we actually watched like all the episodes of Fish Tank on YouTube together. She was totally cool with it. She was super entertaining. So that was cool and all that. But I mean, like I'm a grad student. I'm graduating this spring. She's a PhD student. She's graduating in like 2 years. So
well, it sounds like
that's kind of like the main issue.
Yeah, I think. Well, can I ask? I don't. You don't have to say it, but what is the chronic illness?
So she's got like this type of cancer that like she can't have like kids, I guess, or they have a chance of like having it as well. And it's like it's not so bad, I guess. Like I've never heard her have any like complications from it really, but it's like one of those things like, dude, like I'm not a cancer guy. I don't know anything about that shit, but it's like she was dropping on me. She's like, yeah, like it could like mutate and I could just die. And I'm like, damn, like that really makes me want to get like attached and love you and want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah.
No. Just like a nuke, man, you know? So
I would probably, I would abort, bro. I'd abort mission.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. It's fucking unfortunate.
There's
man.
there's too much going on there. You need to just abort.
Yeah. The difficult, the pain in the ass and the, annoyance of having to deal with a breakup sucks, but it's probably not even close to the alternative, which is like continuing on and then something catastrophic happening and changes your life forever in terms of a partner dying or something like that. So I would also agree, but we're just two dudes on couches. So
I mean, like I said, it's a bit of a crazy topic.
Yeah,
like,
you were the first you're the first caller too, and we appreciate
I know.
we appreciate the first call being pretty serious advice right out the gate.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I hope we were able to like help a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, I it helps to like hear some outside people that I think are chill.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks for listening, bro. We're gonna move on to the next caller, but you take it easy.
You guys are awesome.
Do you want your name bleeped out or no?
If you could, yeah.
Okay. We'll bleep out your name. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Peace out.
Cool. That was a heavy one. I don't know. That was one I don't have much experience with.
We got a lot of missed calls.
Yeah. So while people are calling,
should we like make a clarification post?
No, people will call again if they, there's probably a system to put people in a queue.
Okay,
so,
here we go.
Next caller.
Next caller right here. Michael. Hello? Oh, sorry, I got to put you on speaker. Hey there, what's up?
Not much, man. Look, I got a question for Chris.
What's up?
How do I get so short and fat? I'm 6'4", weighing 200 pounds, and I really want to get to like 5'2" that I know you are.
First you got to go to Turkey to get the bone reconstruction surgery where they shorten your legs. It might look weird if you're already tall, and because you'd have like short legs, but maybe perhaps a long torso and arm span. But gaining weight's easy. You just got to eat a bunch of McDonald's and shit like that.
I really appreciate it, guys. You have a great rest of your night.
Yeah, you too, man. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
I don't mind those.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, I want to be, if he wants to get short and fat.
That is what you would do.
That is technically,
all you'd have to do is go get your knees.
Yeah.
Get your knees.
Could just chop off your legs.
Yeah, you could
then
totally.
Then it would be harder to get to the McDonald's and eat. Damn. Well,
you could get a little mobility scooter.
Yeah. Well, shouts out to Michael.
Did he want his name bleeped?
No. We'll leave his name in
Yeah,
there.
we'll leave his
Michael's
name
a
in
very common. Who's gonna know who Michael
right,
is?
right.
If his name was fucking Stefan, that's not as many Stefans out there.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of interesting vibe.
Yeah, I want something juicy.
Yeah, I wish somebody would call in and be like, "Hey, I'm about to go away to prison for double homicide," and actually, that'd probably be
Yes.
scary.
Speak to a lawyer. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, you probably need to get off the phone with them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other good call-in shows. Howard Stern show used to do
Howard's,
call-ins.
yeah, that's OG.
That is some OG
And
shit.
that's live, right? Because they're on the radio.
Yeah, they're on the
They have
radio.
to hit the dump button when somebody says something too risque.
Oh, dude, you know who else used to do live call-ins was the C-SPAN. Have you ever seen C-SPAN call-ins?
No. Oh, yes. And people trolling.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was so funny, dude. Yeah, I wish we had our own Hong Kong 2 network
We will.
that was playing on cable television. All right, next
Oh.
call here.
Next caller.
Press 1. Hello?
Hey, yo, this Chris and Bando.
Yo,
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, gang? I'ma fuck with y'all, man.
Hey, appreciate
Thanks,
that,
bro.
man. You're the third caller of the
Yeah,
night.
man, everything y'all be doing over there in edits and Fish Tank, y'all podcast, y'all be doing some of that shit was wild out here type shit.
Oh, lit, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you very much.
we be wilding out.
What's up, buddy? You got a question or like anything else? Like, what's up?
Shit, gang, I'm over here in Chicago and shit. I guess my question is motherfucking, hey, you know, if these motherfuckers about to blow the earth up and shit, if they do like a civil war, which body part would you know what I'm saying, if they do a world war happens and you get drafted, which body part you gonna part ways with so you don't gotta be in the draft?
Oh, shit.
Probably my dick.
Dude, what? That's fucked.
Set that off?
What's the minimum? Like, can I just take off a toe, or are they gonna draft my ass?
I think legally toes is like a discharge. I always think like pinky toe, like fuck it.
Yeah, I would
yeah.
do the pinky toe
Pinky
probably.
toe. I mean,
That's the least offensive part of your body to lose because
you can still walk
you
around.
can still
pretty-
walk around and, I mean, let's just be real, that doesn't do anything
No.
at all.
Get a little peg leg, pinky toe situation going.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
So what would your answer be, Chris?
Pinky. No, I think
Pinky
we're
toe?
both unanimously pinky toe.
Are you sticking with pinky toe too?
Yeah, man, pinky toe sounded decent, man. If it wasn't that, I mean, shit, probably the head.
The head.
yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, then you won't get drafted for anything for the rest of your life.
Oh God, I'm finna die over there for motherfuckers that they think I'm a goy, they think I'm an infidel. I said I'm Audi 5000.
Yeah,
For
dude.
real.
So I took off my own head.
Yeah.
All right, bro. We're moving on to the next caller, but thanks for calling in. I'm glad you're fucking with everything, man. Thank you very much.
Hey, God bless, man. Y'all be smooth out here.
Hell yeah.
All right,
take
hell
it
yeah.
easy. Cool.
Cool.
Chicago.
Chicago. Shouts out to Chirac.
Shouts out to Chirac.
That was a funny one. I like that guy.
Yeah, that guy's cool.
We'll have him on the pod.
Yo, my favorite comment is when people go, "Can I get on the pod?"
Yeah, and it's just like username
Username Vortex
47
Vortex of Truth.
Vortex of Truth.
Just some crazy shit. Someone wants to send me a message. It's not working.
It's just if you called and we were already in the line, it's kind of
We got to send y'all to voicemail, unfortunately.
yeah.
We've got to send you guys to voicemail.
Yeah. And we'll preface, I think the next call will preface like, hey man, you got about 1 minute. But yeah, let us know. Let us know what you got to say, just so we can keep him smooth. And how long should we run it for? Maybe want to do like
1 minute each.
like 3 more calls.
Yeah, let's do 3 more
Yeah.
calls. 3 more calls, and that'll be good.
Yeah, man. If this is popular and people like it, maybe we'll do it every other podcast.
If you were on the other end of the barrel, that's so weird. So this Google app that I downloaded that lets us use this. You can leave voicemails. We're gonna have a lot of funny voicemails to listen to.
Yeah.
That's funny. Let's hear one of these people's voice. No? Okay,
Nah, let's
we'll
wait.
save it. That'll be an afterpod activity.
Yeah.
But if you were on the other end of the barrel and you had to ask you a question,
Yeah.
if you could duplicate yourself and you could ask yourself for advice, what piece of advice would you ask for, and then what piece of advice would you give yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I've never had the desire to do a call in unless I was like trolling someone. What's so funny?
Just the question I asked you.
Oh,
You didn't even fucking catch any of that?
no. Nope. I wasn't thinking about what you were saying. What did you say? No. Go,
No, well,
reiterate that.
I said if you could duplicate yourself and have one Chris standing right there ask for a piece of advice from you, what piece of advice would he ask for, and what answer would you give?
Oh. What the fuck? I don't know. Oh, we got another call in.
All right.
Let's see.
I'll accept. Hey, what's up, man? You're on the podcast.
Yo, I'm just calling to check if y'all have any advice on like chronic gooning. Like it's for me every day. Like on a bad day, 5 times. On a normal day, twice.
Okay.
Yeah, you should. You're like watching porn and shit, I presume.
Nah, not even like Instagram reels, story highlights, man, and whatever my imagination can conjure.
So you're gooning that hard, but you're not going on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I will say this: I do struggle with this problem myself.
Honestly, just stop doing it.
Just
stop.
You gotta find a partner that you can do real life sex with, and then it'll make the gooning a little bit less enticing, I believe.
Just don't goon. Just stop going on Instagram Reels. I'm gonna hang up because I feel like he's gooning to us right now,
Yeah.
like as we speak.
Yeah.
Dude,
He was just trying to make a
joke.
trying to make goon funny and fucking run down the term gooning.
Dude, I don't even really like that term.
No, it's run its course.
I've never liked it. I never thought gooning was funny.
No.
But then again, I just know everything. I know
Yeah.
what will be funny 5 years down the line, what
Yeah.
won't be. So I always knew this was not going to be funny.
What an asshole.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I'm gooning to Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I've not been jacking off like at all. At all, bro.
Good.
I
for
can't even
you.
remember the last time. It's been so long now. Starting to reach I think the no-fappers call it nirvana.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Well, you're having sex though,
Not the same thing. It's masturbation's totally different than sex, Chris.
You're still coming though. I think the Nirvana thing is when you've not came for so long that you're like
Actually, spiritually
yeah,
enlightened.
yeah. You're like a monk. You're like a eunuch.
Dude, that's such a crazy idea to think about.
Eunuchs?
No. Like
Oh.
not coming for so long that you.
I don't think it's. I mean, that can't be good for you. Not coming
coming.
for a long time.
All right.
Oh, we get another one.
Australia.
Oh, this is cool. Hey,
Hey there.
You're on the podcast. What's going on?
Not much, dude. How are you? Am I talking to Ben? Am I talking to Chris Lynch?
You're
Yeah,
talking to both of us.
You're talking to Ben and Chris. We're on live on
Dude,
the pod.
both? Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
up?
spinning, bro.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You're from Australia. You're the first Australian caller.
Yeah. Fucking another one, then.
What's up?
Another Australian.
You got any? You got like any advice or question, or do you need advice, or do you have a question?
Advice or a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for advice from you, big boy.
What's up?
How do you bag the baddies over there, bro?
How do I bag the baddies?
Oh, it's easy
It's
for bad.
fine.
Both of you
It's
combined.
you know it's funny.
I'd like separate answers.
What up?
I'd like separate answers and then a combined answer.
Oh, okay. So for both of us,
yeah.
how do you bag the baddies? I don't know.
Yeah. Specifically.
Well, honestly, gotta go out to places, whether it's bars, live events, wherever girls are, and just be charismatic. And,
Yeah.
if it's via Instagram or the internet, I try to be just a funny guy on social media, and
Sick, dude.
girls
like just funny, just straight funny shit.
yeah. I mean, I found that girls value humor in guys a lot, and
Yeah.
if you have your shit together too, they tend to value that too. Not that's not always the case, but yeah. I mean, I'm not bagging like crazy, but getting around.
Who is, man? Who is?
Yeah.
I would say the way to get baddies is just go out to bars and find the cutest girl at the bar and offer her something. If you can be like, if the hottest girl at the bar is sitting alone, just be like, yo, I noticed that you don't have a coaster. You need to use a coaster on the when you're find any excuse to like
An entry
Fine.
point.
Alternatively, you
So
can take
coasters.
something away from them, like when they're not looking, and then when they realize that it's missing, you can give it back to them, and that can be your opener. Like I met my current
Wait,
girlfriend.
so
She needed a chair, and it was at a bar.
Oh, yeah.
She needed a chair, so
like,
I walked over to some guy and like asked if I could borrow one of his empty chairs. And then she was like eye fucking me the rest of the night because I just got her a chair. It's really easy. Girls are simple creatures.
right there, remember.
All right, man. We're gonna go on to the next caller, but it was nice talking to you, bro.
Yeah, nice talking to you too, man. Love you, bro.
Yeah,
Catch you later.
Love you, man. Take it easy. Bye bye. Cool.
Want
What
to cut
is
it up? Want to cut it with the calls?
Yeah, let's just cut it, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go. That was 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the same thing on social right now and be like,
Yeah. And then can you tag me in that?
yeah.
All right, can I like just delete this? I'm not even gonna. Let me see if I can just do not disturb on. All right, cool. Now the calls are turned off. Excuse me. Let's check and see where we're at time wise. My phone ringing?
Yeah. Calls are over, but I just made the post, and yeah, we'll get back to it.
Hold on, I gotta figure out like.
Just keep your phone over here so you don't even notice it. Or not.
They're still gonna be calling me.
There must be an option to like not accept calls. I would say just for now, once we hit the break, we can figure out that function.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna mute.
Let me. I wanted to see the runtime. We got 10 minutes left for the free version.
Okay.
Is it still?
No, we got
I just want to make sure.
we got
it's
more like
15.
12 minutes.
I just want to make sure it's still in focus. I think it is.
We need a remote monitor.
Dude,
Those are probably expensive though.
Those are probably. This monitor is so small, it's impossible to tell. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's in focus. It's on autofocus. So
Sweet.
has to be. Okay.
Yeah, that was cool. That was
was
good.
fun.
That was a cool trial.
I liked all of them except
Yeah.
for the gooning. The gooning.
Yeah, the gooning
one.
question.
How do
I liked the guy asking about the short fat thing even
The
better.
short
than,
fat thing was funny.
That was funny.
How do I? Yeah, that was good. The guy with the girlfriend,
Oof.
bro.
I wish I had a better answer.
I mean,
I mean,
what do you do?
I've not a girl that has cancer.
Chronic illness.
That would suck, man. A
Dude,
girl
that's
that you're
like-
really
that's like
into.
that one movie, The Notebook, right?
Yeah, I think
I've
so.
never seen it, but isn't the plot there's someone has a terminal illness and Ryan Gosling has to part ways or some shit?
Something like that. I remember in Fight Club. You remember the scene in Fight Club? You've seen
that. I love that movie.
the scene in Fight Club when he's at the like the AA meeting or whatever that was, and there was a girl with cancer.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, she wanted to get fucked right before she was dying, and she just wanted to get fucked. She was like, I have porno videos.
Oh
and
yeah, the girl that like
Yeah.
got up on the podium and
yeah,
started yelling.
that invoked a very strange.
Memory
That
in you?
evoked.
Evoked.
I'm still learning English. That evoked a very strange sort of feeling when I saw that. I was like, oh,
That's
this
funny.
movie's different.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about Fight Club. Like, I watch it now and it's good, but it feels kind of corny. Like Fight Club can feel kind of corny.
Yeah, it has it's like a cult classic, but I'd have to rewatch it. There's some corny shit in it, but it's cool.
What are some like cool movies?
Grown Ups 2.
Grown Ups 2, Hot Tub Time Machine.
I've never watched that.
I've never seen it.
You
but
would be. I mean, we know this, but you would be surprised at how many movies I have not seen.
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I think I've seen parts of that.
I've never seen it.
I think I've seen parts of that. That movie. Those movies are for putting in the background when.
You're fucking.
yeah, exactly. That's
When you're fucking a retarded person.
No, just like when you're with a girl, if you have like homies over or something.
Right.
This is an AT4047. This is a $750 microphone,
Ooh, nice.
but it is not for podcasting.
What's it for? Phone calls?
Yeah, it's for phone calls. Hello.
Yeah, you
But
got a
yeah,
lot.
no, when you're fucking a girl and you need some noise in the background,
something to put on. What do you go
you
to?
gotta put on fucking.
Me, I don't put on anything. I actually turn everything off.
We used to do that with some girls, like ex-girlfriends, and it happened to be funny movies like Step Brothers, and then I'm fucking, and then I see and then I laugh at the movie because it's funny, and then she gets all pissed, and I'm like, well, we gotta put on
something that's sad.
put on like the fucking saddest movie ever.
Gets emotionally but then you'd start crying during sex if you were watching a sad movie.
No, I would just fucking ignore that shit. Just like put on fucking nature documentaries. I don't
You
know.
never just like
Put on
turn-
static.
You never turn all the lights off and
I like
black out
going
the room.
silent. I like doing silent, but only if
No sounds at all.
like a fan,
No. I'm saying like, what if you could have sex on mute?
Ugh,
Isn't that so fucked?
that's fucked.
That's terrible, bro.
You gotta have some. No, you have to have
Some
without
noise.
getting it too graphic.
Yeah.
Especially
let's
for YouTube.
move on. Let's
But-
move on.
Yeah, that was cool though.
That was
Collins.
fun. Yeah, Collins. I didn't know it was that easy to make a second phone number.
Yeah. Google Voice.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, it's funny. I think
You
I think
a lot-
Collins are gonna be good, but we're like a comedy podcast, I guess. And
the Colin format probably won't work like very often.
I would like to do it once a month or maybe twice a month,
Yeah.
just to keep trying a few times.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's mainly for. I mean, I do want to give good advice, but there could be funny interactions, which would be good clips.
Right.
Yeah. And now that we're on YouTube video clippers,
You want
if
this?
you,
You want this to
if,
get clipped?
if there's any, I know people clip Sam and Nick and Charles, and I know people clip Fish Tank, and they clip the live streams.
Mhm.
If you feel like clipping some of this when we hit funny bits or whatever, you'll be. I can't offer money at the moment, but we will shout the fuck out of you.
It would be cool if you guys clipped this shit.
It would help us out, and
It would be very cool.
it would because we don't even want the ad revenue from that. That would just be free advertisement. But
Yeah, help us grow our business by clipping funny moments and then reposting them under your own accounts.
yes, and once we get enough listeners, there's gonna be merch. I love the logo. So I want
Who's going to be the first person to make a Chris Lynch like and compilation? All the times where Chris says like and
when Chris Lynch does what?
says like and
Oh, you could do that.
What about
I'm working on that.
laugh comps?
Yeah. Well, when I make the trailers, I just mark every part that has the most laughter.
Funny moments.
So, those
we
are
we
fun.
should make a funny moments video.
Yeah, we should make a clip right now with
For
something
each
really
easy.
funny. Ben, look at me. What's really funny? Can I make you laugh by just staring at you and talking in a way?
I can't do this like on the spot.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. Fuck, I wish I was funny just
Dude,
naturally.
the funniest moment I think of all of them was the Super Mario Sunshine squid thing.
That had me in tears.
Dude,
I was actually
because
crying.
it's so real, and I'm probably I was probably the first person to put that on record. That moment in Super Mario Sunshine is like traumatizing.
Because of what the Japanese actually do to squid.
Yes, and without getting too much into that aspect,
Right.
it was just funny.
We should dedicate a whole episode to like the way the Japanese people do animals.
The way they
Prepare them.
the way they
torture them.
torture the animals. It's a different culture. I mean, but man, I can't.
You know, I'm realizing more and more every time I go on Instagram Reels, just like how disgusting other countries' foods are. Other countries will just eat. They would eat shit.
Crickets.
Yeah, crickets, tarantulas. I saw some Indian eating a tarantula. Okay.
Yeah, it's different, man.
Yeah,
It's
it's
different.
disgusting.
Thank God we live in America, man.
I know, bro. Oh my god. People say, "Oh, McDonald's is you're poisoning yourself when you eat McDonald's."
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
It's our own decision.
Yeah, what do you want me to eat a tarantula in India? Shit.
No.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm staying here right in the
Good old
right
U.S.
in the place I know.
Yeah.
Cranston, Rhode Island.
Cranston, Rhode Island. I hope my house doesn't get doxxed.
Dude.
I don't know how it would. But
I mean-
but people can probably triangulate it with the amount the amount we talk about PJ's Pub,
True.
the proximity. But honestly, you'll have to go.
What other
You'll have to
clues?
go
What
door
other
to door.
clues can we give them?
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna give that.
Guys, let's not dox Chris's house. That would be very. That'd be
It would
very.
ruin Cranston for me. You can't ruin Cranston for me.
Yeah. Come on, guys. It's
How am I
like our.
supposed to?
That's our safe haven here.
Yeah.
This is where me and Chris come to chill and drink beer. Somebody we did a live at the office the other day, and someone's like, "Oh, you just doxed yourself. Nice."
Where? What? At the office?
At the office. I guess we went live, and someone said that.
Live where? Oh,
On
on the
Instagram.
side of the road.
Yeah.
No,
People are just so fucking gay. It's like
no,
people be online too much. Really, is what it
oh,
is.
dude.
They're just like terminally online. It's all about internet shit.
Yeah, I mean we're online too,
Guys, but it's not all about the internet. The internet's
Yeah.
awesome. But you know what's even more awesome? Falling in love and never having to jack off again.
Yeah,
Going to
this is like the first time this has happened to you, getting a girlfriend and being like
It's like the first time that I've
been truly in love.
been truly in. Well, I have.
Ben's off the market. By
Well,
the
the
way,
thing-
guys,
the-
as of
the-
right
the
now,
thing
until
is-
episode 37,
The thing is like women have a.
they have a hold on you.
They have a. This one in particular has quite a hold on me, but at the same time,
It's early. Take
you have
it slow.
to. Yeah, you got to be careful.
Take
you
it
know?
slow,
You got to
Ben.
be careful. We
Take
got to
it
be
slow.
careful. Yeah, we got to be slow. We got to be methodical with
Slow
this.
and
This is
low.
like a science project here.
It is like a science
You pour
project.
one chemical in too quick, everything could explode. Like,
Yes.
have you ever seen the Michael Jackson Pepsi hair debacle? When
No.
Michael Jackson was filming a Pepsi commercial
Mm-hmm.
and there was a fire that started on set, one of the lights sparked and
Mhm.
it burned his scalp, burned like his hair off of his scalp.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, girls will really fuck with you.
What did the Michael Jackson thing have to do with that?
I was gonna tie it in somewhere.
Oh.
It did have a point. I'm trying to think. It was something. I was gonna relate the Michael Jackson thing to like taking it slow in a relationship.
Well, we'll I didn't
forgot what the common
I
thread
well
there
I
was.
learned something new. I didn't know about the Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial fire.
You should look into it. It was the beginning of his transition into a white person.
Yeah. That's a
Not-
whole other rabbit hole. The fucking you want to know something? Speaking of fire, there was a very tragic fire that happened in Rhode Island. I want to say 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Station nightclub fire.
I've heard this story.
Yes, it was. It made like national news, and it was all because of a. No, Ben, we're not gonna make a joke.
Bleep that.
Yeah, we're yeah. Sorry,
Bleep
take that out.
Okay, we're at an hour, but let's
I just want to wrap up this story.
let's just keep it rolling for like another 5 minutes or
Yeah.
something.
So the Station nightclub fire. It was a band that was playing, and they had pyrotechnics inside of a club, and it caused a fire. And the reason people, to my knowledge, the reason people couldn't escape is because the exit doors were like a one-way lock or something like that. There was some flaw. There was something that wasn't up to code or something like that, and they were like stuck inside. And like I think about 100+ people died.
Fuck,
Like,
because they couldn't
in Warwick,
leave.
like next town over. Yeah.
Damn, 100 people.
I believe it was
Damn.
it was pretty bad. And
That's like 1/200th of the people that died in 9/11.
true. So that was Rhode Island's 9/11.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And let's just say that band probably was not playing many gigs after that.
Wait. Was it a faulty like?
It was they had pyrotechnics.
Oh,
The band had like fire things, and I believe it was a small club.
Oh, why did they do that?
Don't know. It was a mistake.
Was
and
it like do you think it was the promoters' fault for lack
somebody
of oversight?
somebody got in trouble, and
Somebody must have gotten in trouble.
So yeah,
Somebody probably lost their job.
somebody probably lost their job. But I don't want to.
People died.
What?
100 people died.
100 people. Yeah, I believe 100. I don't want to even look it up. But
Damn, that
but
sucks.
I don't want to end the pod on a bad note. But
All right, guys, that's
yeah.
it for the pod.
Yep. 100 people died, and it was huge, huge tragedy. But I just thought of that when you mentioned the accident fire, and
No,
that was a part
cool,
of Rhode Island history.
That
But
was a sad story, but it's kind of a cool piece of history.
it is a cool piece of history. I think I'll try to think of some not negative parts of Rhode Island history for another
the
pod.
Patreon?
For the Patreon, maybe not. I don't know.
All right, guys, that's it.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks.
like, subscribe if you
Comment.
want, comment if you want, give suggestions on how to make the pod better, but in a way that's constructive and not like an insult. Or you can leave an insult. Leave whatever you want. We'll skip
Leave an
through.
insult within reason. Don't make it.
Yeah.
Don't make it like such an abrasive insult that it's going to hurt my
Be clever.
feelings. Yeah, you can be a clever
Be
insulter.
clever.
But yeah, thanks for watching. And
Yeah.
hopefully this has video. This is the third
I'm
time.
pretty confident
have
this one
video.
was. I'm
Alright.
pretty confident. Camera
We're going to the Patreon now. If you
want
to go to
to
the Patreon.
HK. It's patreon.com/HK2 podcasts. HK2 stands for Hong Kong 2. That is the name of our podcast.
It's $5 a month.
It's $5 a month, and you get the full video the full 2-hour video. We go on for another hour, and it's
It's pretty awesome.
pretty awesome. All right, guys.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.